Hello, and welcome to my off-the-coast chimps guide with the Comanche Commander at-home strategy. This was originally a meme strategy, but I've turned it into a guide somehow. First, let's start off by placing Sauda right over here as bottom right as possible. If you get her placement right, you should be able to beat rounds 6 and 7 with no issues. For round 8, place a dart monkey right over here as bottom right as possible and set it to last. The reason we're placing this guy here and not somewhere else is that it has a great straight line for it to be able to use all of its 2 piers. Before round 10, place a wizard as bottom right as possible next to Sauda, or above Sauda, and we're going to upgrade this guy straight to a 030 Dragon's Breath. You shouldn't have to use any abilities, but if something leaks, you might want to do that. And upgrade to each upgrade when you can afford it, obviously. Except Wall of Fire, which I'll go over in just a second. Even though we can afford Wall of Fire in the middle of round 14, we're not going to do that. We're going to buy it after the round so it comes up immediately on round 15, and we keep some consistent Wall of Fire timing or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we don't have to do anything until we afford Dragon's Breath, which is in the middle of round 27, so see you then. You should be able to afford Dragon's Breath in the middle of round 27. I don't know why I don't buy it right away here, I just don't feel like it, I guess. And now that we have it, we're going to upgrade it to a 032 so it can pop camos and actually have a good amount of pierce. At some point before round 40, place a village right over here. I'll fast forward to when I finish the placement because it takes me a while. Alright, so place the village right over here and upgrade it to a 002 Monkey Commerce. And then place another village as bottom right as possible, right next to it, and upgrade this one to a 102, or a 202 actually, because we need that jungle drums, and it should be affecting Sauda. And now we're also going to place a 102 Spike Factory set to Smart right next to Sauda, and just Leaping Sword the Moab before Sauda starts attacking it. It's also fairly important that your Spike Factory is under both discount villages, so it should have that little ×2 next to that certain buff. And now, we're just going to upgrade this guy straight to a Spiked Mines, so we'll see you once we've afforded that. You should be able to afford Spiked Mines at some point before 49. And now, place an Alchemist under both discount villages, and upgrade it to a 301. It should be priority buffing your Spiked Mines if you've placed everything correctly. Like, the Spiked Mines should be receiving the Alch buff and it shouldn't be going to the Dragon's Breath or whatever. And now, we're going to be placing a 024 Relentless Glue set to Strong. You might be asking, why have we not gotten anything toward the Comanche Commander at home yet? But it's basically just double the price of a Comanche Commander for worse damage, so we're gonna wait to start building into that for a while. We're just gonna get our main setup complete. Now that we've afforded Relentless Glue, our main setup is complete, and now we're going to focus on getting the Comanche Commander at home. First, let's start by placing a Heli right over here, whenever I end up placing it, under both discount villages. It's very important that it is under both discount villages, because we want this guy to be able to see camo later on. And we're going to upgrade him to a 204 Comanche defense, and make sure it's on pursuit. Because you wouldn't want to have to micro it, would you? This is a guide, we don't have no heli micro. Here on round 60, I use an ability, but you don't have to use this. I just did it to speed it up, because otherwise Shove would take like 9 years to kill the BFB. So yeah, I just used the abilities here to make it go by a little bit faster. And before 61, you should be able to afford Comanche defense. This guy is the base for our Comanche Commander at home, so we're getting it now. And now we're going to be starting to get the mini Comanches. So, 3 Apache Dartships. What a stupid strategy. Anyways, I'm going to fast forward until I actually place the heli, because it takes me quite a bit of time to place it, because I keep trying to get it under double discounts. It's fine if it's only under 1 discount, but make sure it's under one of the discounts. Alright, so just place the heli, and we're going to upgrade this straight to a 402 Apache Dartship. Get 302 before 402. And the save up shouldn't require any abilities, so that's neat. I guess Comanche defense is okay. We should be able to afford the first Apache Dartship in the middle of round 75. And you might be thinking, are we going to go for the second one now? Yes, because why not? This guy is going to end up being placed like right over here. No, not up there. I keep trying to place it under 2 discounts. Just place it here under 1 discount. That is completely fine. And upgrade this guy to the same path as the other one, 402 Apache Dartship. I'll see you once we've afforded it. Our second Apache Dartship should now be afforded on round 82. You might be asking, are we going to go for the third one now? No, we're going to wait a while because we need to add a few more things to our defense before we can safely get it. Upgrade that second discount, or the first one we actually placed, but the one that isn't a jungle drums, to a 022 radar scanner. Very important. And then place a glue gunner just up here, under both discounts. Very important that it is. and upgrade it to a 052 Glue Storm. This guy is going to be our entire DDT popping power, as nothing we have can hit DDTs without it, except like Sauda, but she does good DDT damage, but she can't be our complete solo here. We need a bit of extra help. Also, just know that none of the abilities I use in the next few rounds are required at all. I'm just doing it to speed it up because I feel like it. So, you don't have to. You should be able to afford Glue Storm right in the middle of 91, which, that's neat. This guy will help out quite a bit, so it's important to get him now. And now we're going to start going for our third mini Comanche, or the third Apache Dartship. You should be able to fit it in range of a discount, and it is kind of important that it is. If you can't, oh well, I think you can still win, because this third guy doesn't end up doing too much. So, yeah. Upgrade him, same 402 as the other ones. And I guess you could use a Glue Storm on 92, but you don't have to. For 93, you're going to want to use a Glue Storm right about when the round starts. You can do it a second or two later, that doesn't really matter. And then for 94, same thing, just use a Glue Storm a few seconds after the round starts. Just, if you use it at some point within like a 5-second window, you should be completely fine. So, yeah. You shouldn't have to use any more abilities on 94, which is neat. On 95, use Glue Storm once the first few DDTs get hit by your Relentless Glue, or just when they reach the area where Sauda is. Yeah. Also, use it off cooldown on 96, because why not? It helps. And we should be able to get our final Apache Dartship in the middle of 96. Also, use Glue Storm off cooldown again. We're going to be doing that a lot. Yeah. So, once you've afforded your third Apache Dartship, the Comanche Commander at home is complete, except it's double the price and significantly worse. So not really at home, it's more just a ripoff. And use Glue Storm again once the ZOMGs start to get attacked by Sauda. 97 should be completely smoothly. I don't know what to say about this round. It just gets destroyed somehow. And then all we gotta do for 98, use a Glue Storm right off cooldown, and you're also going to use Sauda's Leaping Sword once she starts to attack the bulk of the round. And also, use Glue Storm again, off cooldown. It helps, trust me. So, as I said earlier, use Sauda's Leaping Sword once she starts attacking a lot of the round, and we're going to use Glue Storms off cooldown again, because of course we are. Spiked Mines is a very balanced tower, so we should be able to tank all of this and still win. Spiked Mines, very balanced, totally doesn't need a nerf. Just kidding, don't nerf it, please don't nerf it, I need it to keep being this overpowered. Anyways, use Glue Storm off cooldown again for 99, because just do it. And then for round 100, place a First Strike, or a 040 sub, right over here, and use its ability just when it comes off cooldown. And if you do that, you should just win. I guess you could use another Glue Storm if you'd like, but 103,000% not needed. Very real numbers for sure. And boom. I got a nice insta too. Nice. Anyways, you should now have your off-the-coast black border with the very funny Comanche Commander at Home strategy. I hope this guide helped you out. Have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.